Look at this. I'm like all hooked up in these wires. It's ridiculous. I was very high strung and disappointed in myself. Like, my roommates, I'm not even kidding. Like, one of them was going to Harvard Law School after graduation. The other one was going to Harvard Med School after graduation. One had started their own nonprofit. One was going to work for Macy's and like a really big deal executive position. One was going to Yale Law School. And another one was like an actor going off into the world, and like he's been gainfully employed ever since. Like, and here I was like unemployed. I was unemployed until literally the day before my commencement. It was horrible. And once I got the job, I was excited, and my dad was just like completely disappointed. My first job ever was actually working at a movie theater. At that point, I wasn't 16 yet. My brother had worked there before, and I remember the guy, Mr. Junk. Yes, my boss's name was Mr. Junk. Weird on so many levels. My brother had given me a recommendation, and they ended up looking at my application, and I got hired there. And that was fun, but I never really got to see a lot of free movies because my coworkers were always on like punishment by our managers because they were all like hella lazy. I worked with like a bunch of lazy dudes. There might have been like one or two of the chicks. And my managers were, slightly skeevy. Let's see, I'm trying to think of the other jobs I've had. I mean, even though I love doing food service and customer service more specifically, because you're just around people all the time. I'm always moving around and doing something. I love that, like, physical engagement. But there's just something lacking, and I remember being pretty sad and low daily because I wasn't creating stuff. Specifically doing video stuff. I mean, and what I like most about documentaries is that it's a focus in on people, and it's a connection to people I receive when I interview them or I record them. And it's this concept that all humans have something specific, a specific story, a specific thing they bring into the world, and that's why I like doing this type of work. And so I realized I just had zero practical skills. So I worked for a while, and I came back to school, and being at school has been this duel of great, learning a lot and realizing I'm still bad at a lot of things, i.e. camera work. I just really still feel really uncomfortable making things look cool. But I guess after this, I'm just going to be looking for places to work, things to do. And I think for the first time, I'm not very nervous. I mean, I think ultimately for me, and I feel like everyone, ultimately your job choice, there's no thing that's better than another thing, whether that be, someone who's a mother or someone who's a garbage collector. I really wish I could have done something on a garbage collector. That would have been cool. But that all has weight and value. I think it's really like your skill set and your desire to bring something specific to the world and to people. And for me, I really would like that to be storytelling. I would like that to be documentary work. But if it's something else,